right, let's look at elapsed time today. Elapsed time can be a little tricky, but really it's not bad at all. I have two strategies to show you today. One is the timeline method, and that works every single time. Timeline will get you your right answer. And then we have a T-chart method. And T-chart the strategy only works if you have to find exactly the elapsed time. If you have to find the start time or the end time, it's not going to work for you. Okay? But on any elapsed time problem or time finding problem, you're going to have three parts to it. You're going to have a start time, you're going to have the end time, and you're going to have the elapsed time. On each problem, one of those is going to be missing. One, you have to be smart enough to figure out which one that is. Which one did they not give you, and figure out how to find that. So I have a couple of problems here. Okay, on this one, we know that this activity ended at 12:35 p.m. Okay, that is in the afternoon, a little afternoonish. Okay, so we also have that 9 hours 15 minutes have elapsed. So the part that we're having to figure out here is the start time. We don't know the start time. That's what we have to figure out. So this is one of the trickier problems to do because you actually have to go backwards to figure it out. Now for me, when I am counting time, I go through and I still count on my fingers to figure it out. I want to go by the biggest chunks first. Okay, so 9 hours, I need to go back. So I'm going to count back from 12:35, just by hours. So 1 hour would be 11:35, 10:35, 9:35, 8:35, 7:35, 6:35, 5:35, 4:35, 3:35. Okay, that would be my 9 hours. If I jump back the 9 hours that I'm supposed to go, I'm gonna label that as 9 hours, I went all the way back to 3:35, okay? And now this is actually 3:35. We went from PM in the afternoon. This is now AM, so 3:35 AM. Okay, but that's not all I had to jump back. I also had to jump back 15 minutes. Now, you can jump back 15 minutes if you want, just in one go, but I'm gonna make it a little bit easier on my brain, and I'm gonna jump back 10 minutes, because that's a little easier, especially since I'm going backwards in time. Okay, 3:35 minus going back 10 minutes would be 3:25 AM, and then I have that 5 minutes left that I need to do here. Go back another 5 minutes, and that gets me to 3:20 AM. Okay, that would be my answer there. Now let's say that I want to find the elapsed time. Okay, let's say I have 11:54, okay, AM, and I'm trying to figure out how long it is if I go to 1:17 p.m. Okay, now this is the T-chart method, which I can use if I'm finding the elapsed time, if that elapsed time piece is the one that I am missing. So here again, kind of the same way to start. You're going to start with your biggest chunks first. So I need to figure out how many hours I can use, how many hours I can count by without going past 1 hour, or without going past 1:17 in the afternoon. And I need to figure out how many hours that would be. So 11:54, I'm going to count by hours. 12:54, and then I can't even go to 1:54 because that would be past it. So I'm going to write 12:54 right here, and I'm going to bank 1 hour. That's how far I went to get to 12:54. I can't go another hour because it'd take me too much. So I'm going to go, just so it's easy on my mind, I'm going to say 1 o'clock is what I want to go to next. How many minutes would it be for 1 o'clock? Yep, to go from 12:54 to 1 o'clock, that would be 6 minutes. Okay, but I'm still not to my end time yet. My end time is 1:17. So from 1 o'clock to 1:17, you got it, that is 17 minutes. So So now all I have to do is I have to add this up to figure out what my elapsed time is. So 6 minutes